Hi there, it's LDake again with Kale Realty, your Illinois licensed broker. My number is 773-697-4474, and my website is loridake.com. That's spelled LORIDAKE.com. Please feel free to contact me, even if it's not real estate related. That's what I'm here for, just to be a friend and help you out. If all you need me is just to pass along a message, no problem. I'll do what I can. Now, of course, if it is real estate related, hey, I do residential sales and leasing. So if you're looking for a new landlord, you're looking for a new tenant, of course, you're looking for a new place to live, or you want to get rid of the place you're at, you want something bigger to quarantine it. Ugh. Absolutely. And if you have any real estate related questions, if I don't know the answer, I've got tens of thousands of folks that I work with all across the country. So I've had done some out-of-state referrals. In fact, three of them recently. So I can definitely help you connect with someone where you're moving to, okay? So today, first things first is last week I wasn't available. I tried to make it happen, but I just couldn't because, as you can see, I'm working on a new thing here with the green screen and stuff. And you know what? I just said, hey, heck with it. Let's just make a go of it. And if you don't like it, I get it. But hey, at least I'm trying something different, something a little more fun. And then a week before, of course, that's why I started doing this, because I was having some problems. And so I really wanted to get out the message about the unemployment slowing down and the stimulus not happened yet and stuff. So I just posted a blog post. So those of you who follow me on through my website and stuff, you would have gotten an email from me if you're on my email list, things like that. But of course, email me LDake@kalerealty.com and I can get you on that too. You know, all my contact information is on my website, no matter where you're looking to find me. I'm all over the place. But what I wanted to talk about this week, obviously real estate related stuff. Yeah, rates are still really low. I'm helping buyers right now just because they can't not take advantage of this. Only thing that lenders are telling me is as a caveat is just the fact that they're really busy, but they still have time for you, of course, because, a good lender is going to have a team. What they just want you to understand is not only are buyers taking advantage, but refi too. I mean, because the rates are just so gosh darn low. So, that's good. Just give them a little bit of patience. That's all they're asking. And I'm like, dude, I totally get it. But me, I'm busy as heck. I mean, but I'll tell you what, man, a lot of listings, if they're priced right, if they're move-in ready, gone. I had one of my buyers was like, I don't even have time to think about this. It's like, if you see something, you really got to jump at it. So, just keep that in mind. Other thing, of course, unfortunately, here it is Friday morning. They still haven't put out that second stimulus check yet. They still haven't done like an extension or anything on the unemployment. That's scary. And Illinois is eyeballing, rolling back our phases. That's no bueno. That sucks. So, and then when I see stuff in the news like today where instead of 600,000, it's only going to be expected at 250,000 people gathering in Sturgis. So all I keep thinking about is the surge of Sturgis, when everybody goes back, because it's a 10-day event. It's motorcycle people, so that they're closer together than being in cars and they're, open. They're not in their little car bubbles. And some people, they're out there to party and have a good time. And when you drink, just like at the bars, we see surges. And then they're all going to go home after 10 days. So I'm really praying that, and the responsible folks, the balance of the 600,000, they're staying home. They're wearing their masks and they're being responsible. So the ones that are going, probably not as much as what, the New York Times is saying. And CNN and just about every other news source. So I'm praying, I'm hoping that, yeah, it is going to get worse from this, but I'm praying and hoping that it won't be as bad as the news is making it out to be, because it's scary. I mean, I saw the video with all the kids in Georgia going back to school, and it is just, arm in arm, And here's the thing about that too is, when I was in high school, we're talking, yeah, I mean, going to division class or, transferring from one room to another, man, it was like, you held your books like this because people are bustling, jostling. Just like when you get on the Blue Line train, when people start getting on at Western, but then when they really get on at Damon and Division, oh God, it's like you just grab onto that pole and hang on tight. So I'm hoping that it's not as bad as the news is predicting it will be, because this is a 10-day event. That's plenty of time for things to pass around. So I'm going to ask all of you folks too, just to do the same, because at this point there's nothing else we can do except, tots and pears, as they say. So anyway, I don't like leaving things on a down note. That's why I'm trying to do this fun stuff here. So just a funny thing, I've already been doing showings this morning. One of the things I saw in my travels when I hit a red light was a taxi cab in front of me. And the cab number was 666. And all I could think of is like, oh yeah, well, AC/DC approves of this. They're talking about going on a highway to hell. It's like, well, that's the cab that's going to take you there. Oh boy, it's the Akashic Records is really working overdrive, huh? But anyway, August is, one of those months where it's like it's still nice and warm during the day and then it cools off, at night. So I hope that, you guys do get out and enjoy the weather, however you can, however you feel safe doing so. One of the things that I really like doing is just going out for nature hikes with my husband. And fortunately where I live, take your pick, But even in the city, of course, there's plenty of places to do that too, especially with public transportation and not. But, well, that's about all I have for you this week. Please feel free to let me know how you enjoyed the new setup, because I'm definitely going to be working on that. I'm also hoping to use it for my Rotary group. To help market for some of our fundraising and stuff too. So thanks again and have a wonderful weekend.